Shalom Israel. First and foremost, I want to say all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the house of David. Salutations to you brothers throughout the four corners of the earth, teaching the truth in righteousness and sincerity. To you Israelite foreigners, come back home to the truth. To those that have passed away serving the Lord, the dead in Yahweh Shai shall arise first. I want to do this video because I was just thinking about, through the spirit,
Police reported ahead
of how smart the FBI is. You know, the FBI, they have so much information on you, on an individual. The same way we research the Bible and history and facts, you know, to prove our identity and to show people who the real Israelites are. They study people. They study the movements of people, and they say, hey, you know, they know your habits. You know, you ever notice? I'm going to give a perfect example. About 2.5 weeks ago, I posted on Facebook, does anybody, you know, because I've had the same mattress for about 13 years. So, it was just in bad fucking shape. You know, so I decided, you know what, it's time for a whole new bed. So I put on Facebook, like, do anybody know? Because at the time, when I got my last mattress, I had a chick, and she was suggesting the Tempur-Pedic. So I got the Tempur-Pedic. Right now, I just kind of put it out there and generally ask people on social media, not even on social media, just on Facebook, what's a good mattress to get? And everybody, I would say most people said a particular type of mattress. Ever since that day, as I scroll on Instagram and Facebook, the type of mattress that was suggested to me the most has been about 75% of the ads I've seen. Other beds make up about the other 24%. No, let me put it correctly. I would say other products other than mattresses have been about 10%. The mattress that was the main one suggested, I would say about 60% of the advertisements that I've seen were that mattress. The other 30% were other mattresses. So in other words, I put out on Facebook that I need a mattress, and 90% of the advertisements I see are for mattresses now. And half of the mattress advertisements, I'm sorry, 2/3 of the mattress advertisements are for the ones that the majority of the people suggested to me. So they said purple, get the purple mattress, you know, and all of a sudden everything I see is purple. Purple mattress, you know, all types of advertisements about purple mattress, which it turned out to be good, you know, really good, better than Tempur-Pedic. But the thing is, Facebook actually looked. Somebody had to go in there, look, and say, hey, this guy's in the market for a mattress, and everybody's telling them purple. And this is Facebook. This ain't even the FBI. Don't you think the FBI has something more capable, more intelligent? If I put on Facebook today that I need a car, I'm going to get advertisements from Honda, Saturn, Toyota, Ford, Subaru, Mercedes, Volkswagen. My examples are all the Porsche. My examples are all the cars that are on this parkway right now. But the thing is that the FBI, they are very sophisticated. Just recently, you know, they went to about 60 to 70% of my fellow camp members' homes and cars, homes and jobs, to question them, or got in contact with them somehow and questioned them. And they asked them questions they already know. They know damn well none of us know no fucking David Anderson. They know we don't know that guy. They know that guy's not no Hebrew Israelite. And even if he was, The group that they said he was with is a group that I have rap songs dissing him. The FBI is watching this fucking video before it even airs. I'm not on live. I'm recording to my phone, and then I'm gonna upload it when I get, into a nice Wi-Fi signal. But I can assure you the FBI is watching this video right now. Live. Everything you say and do around your phone, you ever said something like, shit, I need this, and then all of a sudden something comes up on your phone for that same thing? That's that smart shit that they got, man. You don't think if you sitting here with Fire Sticks, you're sitting here with iPods, iPads, iPhones, you don't think that the same way that iPhones can record everything, you don't think someone else could be behind this shit to record it? If you pounding out a bitch in your bed, you better be careful, because if she's bad, there's going to be an FBI agent on the other side watching the whole thing. And he might be a fag and he's looking at your ass. We are living in they call this the age of information. They have information. They have files about you. They know your habits. They know every day after I finish doing my preliminary work at work, they know that I go pretty much to the same quick check. They know what I get because they can track my spending. They know what I get. They know everything. Why do you think that you have Stop and Shop and ShopRite and Pathmark cards? I don't even know if there is a Pathmark anymore. Why do you think almost every major chain store has a what's that called? Have club cards. If you down with Barnes and Nobles, you have a club card for them. I have 2 club cards for Amazon. I have one that doesn't expire. If I want to buy an Apple product, guess what? I have a Barclay card, and I have that Apple card that doesn't even have a fucking credit card number on it. And actually, it has a credit card number, but it's not on the card itself. Like, this whole system is electronically keeping track of people. Why do you think that they have Stop and Shop cards? Why do you think they're encouraging people to give up their information at a discount? So they'll say, hey, you want a discount on food? You want a discount on soap and shit? You want a discount on shampoo and all these products? Get a Stop and Shop card. Get a ShopRite card. We know where you live at. We'll be able to give you things for less money. Who do you think is paying them the difference of what they're losing and giving you a discount? Same thing with fucking Century 21, Saks off Fifth Avenue. Me and Gorilla Hebrew always go back and forth with the hat. Me and him got a hat war. We both got Lids memberships. If you know what Lids is, that I don't know if they're all over the country, but Lids is a baseball cap store. We have Lids memberships. I have a Fanatics membership. Fanatics is, sports memorabilia or paraphernalia. So, I get my jerseys if I want to get a Giants jersey, a Yankee jersey, a Celtics jersey, because those are all my teams. You know what I'm saying? They get. I didn't have to say that for the feds in the CIA to know those are my teams. They already know, because when I go and look for things to buy, it's always those 3 teams. Baseball caps is different. I pretty much get any team, but everything else, is pretty much, I go, and, when I go and buy it and I use my discount card, they know what I'm buying. I got an app on my phone called Hotels.com. They know that I love to frequent Atlantic City. They know I drive a Honda Civic. They know everything about me. They know everything about you. They do this on purpose. And again, it's encouraged. You know, they'll tell you, hey, you know, get the Dunkin' Donuts app. You get the Dunkin' Donuts app, we'll give you discounts on coffees and donuts and shit. But guess what? While they're giving you those discounts, they're also taking down your information. So now those of you brothers out there that never eat pork, they're gonna look in the records and say, hey, well, hold up, this guy never gets a sausage, no homo, never gets a bacon from Dunkin' Donuts. You know, he only gets turkey sausage. He only gets the Beyond sausage shit that doesn't have pork in it, doesn't have like meat in it. You know, because believe it or not, a red flag for these secret society motherfuckers is people that don't eat pork. Because they know 9 times out of 10, you're either a health fanatic, you're an Israelite, or you're a Muslim if you don't eat pork. Even telling the government that you don't eat pork is a red flag to them. When you go to Walgreens, you got a Walgreens card. You have a Rite Aid card. Matter of fact, I'll show y'all. I'll show y'all my list of cards. Look at this shit. And this ain't half of the shit that I'm signed to. Half the shit is online. You know, I got different cards. I got a Vitamin World card, even though I haven't been there in years. I have a GNC membership. You know, and they know it all. I'm not doing this video to brag about all the fucking memberships I got. I'm doing this video to show y'all how they can keep track of everything. They know how often I go to get gas. You know, those of us that are creatures of habit especially, they can easily round up enough information on you and they'll use it against you. And believe it or not, they'll be able to track you and identify you based on that. Because like I said, if they know your member, like Uber Eats, right? I don't got a wife, so I pretty much either cook or order through Uber Eats. They know that everything I order on Uber Eats doesn't have pork in it. So if they was to one day say, hey, we want to track these Israelites and these radical Islamic people, so they can go to Uber Eats and say, show me all accounts that never order anything that has pork in it. They can actually do that. They are actually capable of tracking down every single person who has an Uber Eats account who does not eat pork. If you got Amazon like me, they'll track you down by the books you by the books you read. They'll track you down by everything. This is the age of information, and trust and believe, law enforcement has the information. Your YouTube searches, if you type in Black Israelites, guess what? They can tell that you typed in Black Israelites, Hebrew Israelites. Who were the real Israelites? How do you think that they got that they was able to lie with this David Anderson guy and say that, oh, he was a Black Israelite? Because likely he was on YouTube and probably was looking at mad fucking radical shit and happened to look up Israelites and saw, you know, Israelites teaching, and then they're like, hey, well, he was looking up Israelites online. Or he shared Israelite information on his Facebook. What about this guy that fucking stabbed that Jewish guy in New York? What could they say? How did they find out anything to be able to pin him on Israelites? When we don't have a violent message, and they know we don't have a violent message. The fact that they still had to go to brothers' houses and jobs and call brothers over the phone The fact that they did all that, it shows you that they know already what the answers are to their questions. They know what groups are violent. Their white hate groups are more violent than we are. We talk violent and we get prepared for violence. You know, because you got Israelites out there that do some serious training and they'll fuck your ass up if you put a hand on them. That's a fact. But honestly, no group of what you call black Hebrew Israelites is violent or, you know, trying to hurt people. You know, you had a time where allegedly the Yahweh ben Yahweh was told to, you know, kill Sodomites and Edomites. That's alleged. I haven't heard that for sure. You know, but these days you have to do critical thinking. Right now, I can tell you that there's so many people that have already turned on Aaron Hernandez, said he's a murderer and a faggot. And they don't even pay close attention to the documentary on him. In the documentary, they borderline rat themselves out. In the documentary on him, they pretty much are just throwing people on the screen that just have something to say about him. His quarterback from high school, allegedly they used to sleep together. You believe that, motherfucker? Because I don't. I don't believe that bullshit for a damn second. I don't believe that for nothing. You know, I don't believe that shit. If you believe it, go ahead. I got some ice in Alaska to sell you if you believe that bullshit. You're dealing with very dangerous people here, man. Esau and his Federal Bureau of Investigation is very, very crafty. Very crafty. And the smartest move you can make is watch what the hell you say. In front of your phone, in front of anything, in front of your iPad. In front of your damn iPad. Your phone has a camera for a reason. You think it's just for you to take these cute fucking selfies and shit? You think your phone has a camera? Think about it. Just think about it. Think about, you might say, look at this Hey Google shit. Because when I used to work at the Optimum store, we had a Hey Google. We would actually tell that shit, hey Google, play this, and it'll play that shit. Hey Google, play Migos. That shit would play Migos. Hey Google, play fucking Hoobastank. Play Rocky soundtrack music. That shit will play it. Hey Google, play Rihanna. That shit will play Rihanna. I got two phones. I could tell my fucking Apple, my iPhone, hey Siri, and that shit will come up. Look at that shit. I just said it and it came up with that Siri shit. And it's chronicling what I'm saying. See, you hear that shit. That shit knows what I'm saying.
Just a sec.
You hear that shit?
Sorry, I couldn't quite hear you. Could you please repeat what you said?
Look at that shit. Never mind, Siri.
There's nothing to cancel.
See? Y'all heard that shit. That shit is linked through my phone. Anyway, let me get back to my GPS. Now, my other phone, the one I'm recording on, that shit, I could say, hey, Bixby, and it'll probably stop the recording. Hopefully not. It didn't, but if I say that shit, it could, you know what I'm saying? It could stop to ask me what do I want, basically. But y'all just saw how I said a couple words and my phone, my iPhone started asking me like, oh, how can I help you? Like, you know what I'm saying? I could be like, hey, such and such, Google this. And it'll Google it. I could be like, hey, such and such, call this person. That shit will call that person. That shit will obey me like my fucking slave. So if you think that the phones have the capability, if you see that the phone has the capability to hear what you're saying and take orders, don't you think the phone can hear what you're saying and report what you're saying to someone else? You just saw a live example. And who the hell is this behind me fucking rushing like that? Damn. That might be the feds right there watching this video trying to stop me. Damn, you know, they are in a rut there, and they're following me. Well, I just made a turn and they made a turn, so I don't know. You be the judge. I'm about to make another turn, a left turn. And they're not even signaling when they turn either. Oh no, they're going straight. Unless they're going to meet me where the hell I'm going. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really have to be that, I don't want to say paranoid. I'm not paranoid because I know at the end of the day, it's all of the Most High, man. This video, I'm telling y'all this new, but I've been new this shit. I've been new that shit. I've been ain't trust fucking cell phones. I mean, I trust them because, listen, at the end of the day, they get a lot of stuff done. And, you know, honestly, who gives a fuck if they know that I don't eat pork? Go ahead, man. The Lord willing, the Lord will give me some spiritual power when y'all come for me. And that'll be it. You know? But that's just what it is, man. I just wanted to show y'all, and I didn't realize that my phone was going to bug out like that by me simply saying, you know, that name. I'm not going to say it again because it's going to start bugging out. But with that, I'm going to say shalom. And like I said, be very careful what you say when you're next to phones, when you're next to any device. You don't know. That shit could be turned into a recording device and use your words against you. Shalom.